Hello yogis, I'm Stephanie, and today for you I've got what I'm calling your quarantine core routine. Quarantine? Core routine? You know what I mean. Ah, that rhymes too. What? Alright, so now that we got that out of the side, perpetually overtired, we're going to come and lay on our backs. So go ahead, lay on your back however you'd like. Okay. Laughter's great for the core. And great for karmic points. Though if you didn't laugh, I won't know because I'm not with you. Good. So lay on your back. We'll first just take a couple deep breaths here. So full deep inhale through your nose, filling belly, chest, and into the sides. Exhale, breathe out the mouth. Feel free to make some noise. Do that again. Full deep inhale through your nose. Belly, chest, into the sides, even into the back. Breathe out through the mouth. Good. So come back to your natural breath. And on your exhales, begin to feel just a little bit of added work, a little bit of added tension toward the belly area, like a pulling in, a corseting in. So each exhale, a little bit of work. So inhale, a little softness but still control. Exhale, a little bit of work here. Good, one more like that. Now take your knees, go ahead and bend them. Bring the feet about hip distance apart. And just relax the arms to the sides. So start off with just a neutral back. And then as you exhale, press your lower back into the floor, pulling belly button to spine. Good. Inhale to release. Exhale, pull the lower back into the mat, belly button to spine. Good. Inhale to soften. Exhale to pull in. Option one, stick with just this. Just making sure I can still see myself. Whew. Option two. So you're going to continue that engagement, but as you exhale, keep the engagement exactly as it is. Hold that. Still keep breathing though. And then lift the toes off the earth. So keep the knees over the hips, calf muscles parallel to the ground. Keep sealing the low back to the earth, pulling belly button to spine. Maybe this is enough. If so, just breathe here. Next option, take an inhale here. Exhale, tap the right toes to earth. Keep the low back to the ground. Inhale, bring the knee on top of hip. Exhale, lower the left toes down. Inhale, back to center. Good. Exhale, tap the right. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tap the left. And inhale to lift. Good. Continue this at your own pace. The whole time you do this, try to keep that low back imprinted to the earth and try to make sure the knees aren't going too far back toward the hips. We want the knees over the hips. Okay. If you're thinking, I want more, you're welcome to lengthen the legs. Keep one leg over the hip as you exhale, lower the other leg to hover over the earth. Inhale, slow with control, reach up. Exhale, just as controlled, lower opposite leg, toes are flexed, heel hovers over earth. And then inhale to lift. Good. We're going to continue this for a few more cycles of breath, knowing you can take any of the options that we just went through. If you notice you're holding or restricting your breath, you've gone too far. So take a step back. Good. One more cycle of breath. And then slowly bend the knees, lower the soles of the feet to the earth. Good. Full deep inhale here. And exhale to let it go. Good. If it's accessible, we're going to lower the left leg on the earth, flex the toes back, and then reach the right heel to the sky. Good. And release the arms to the sides, palms face into the body. Keep that low back imprinted. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, lift that left heel off the earth so it hovers. And then option 3, lift head, neck, and shoulders off the earth so you're gazing out in front of you. Good. Full deep inhale here. Exhale, slowly switch the legs. Good. Inhale to hold. Exhale, switch with control. Good. Inhale, hold. And exhale, switch. Good. Again, continue a few more times at your own pace. If this is too much on neck, shoulders, or if you're clenching your jaw, lower the head, neck, and shoulders down to the earth. Good. One more like that. The next time the right leg is raised and the left leg is lowered, if you can, and again, feel free to skip, lift head, neck, and shoulders up, and just tap the fingertips behind the right thigh. Good, one more breath. Release the hands, switch the legs, and then tap behind left thigh. And then slowly release down. Good, let that go. Okay, we're going to do a little stretch for the hips, but we'll still have options for core. So if it's accessible, bend into that right knee a little bit more, and well, I guess not really more. You know what I mean. Bring that right ankle onto the left thigh, flex the right toes back. So if you want a little core break, you can focus on just this hip stretch. Maybe right hand comes to right thigh, encouraging it to open a little bit more. Good, so option 1, stay here. Option 2, release the hands to the earth, and then see if you can just lift the left toes off the earth. Good, inhale here. As you exhale, we're gonna lift the hips off the earth, pulling navel to spine, and then inhale, lower. Good, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. Good. As you do this, see if you can bring most of that control from the core, so not using the hands to lift the hips. So this is going to target that lower belly. Good. A couple more like this. Again, feel free to skip. One more on this side. Then lower left toes down, unhook that right leg, bring left ankle onto right thigh. Again, the option to hold here in stillness is always available. You can bring left hand to left thigh, keeping left foot flexed. If you'd like a bit more, see if you can bring that right thigh a little closer to body, hovering foot off the earth. Take an inhale here, exhale, lift hips off the earth, and inhale, lower. Good, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Good. Continue that again at your own pace. You're also welcome to skip and come to stillness at any time. And targeting that lower part of the belly and using your strength to lift up. Good. Couple more rounds of breath. Then slowly lower the right foot down, uncross the left leg, releasing arms to side. Good. As you exhale, bring the right knee to chest, lengthen the left leg long across the mat, and then just rock and sway side to side, massaging that right hip a little bit. Good. Release the right leg, bring that left leg in. And again, maybe rock and sway a little side to side. Good. Then bring both knees to chest, rocking and swaying a little side to side. Good. From here, keep the right knee in. See if you can lengthen the left leg long and hover it over the earth. Bring fingertips to the sides of the ears. You're welcome to keep the back on the ground if you need to. If it's accessible, lift head, neck, and shoulders. See if you can guide that left elbow toward right knee. Inhale here. Exhale, switch sides. Right elbow goes toward left knee. Inhale to hold. Exhale, switch. Continue this at your own pace. Try to keep those shoulders lifted off the earth the whole time. And as that knee pulls in, try to keep it relatively over the hip. If it goes in a little bit further, that's okay. Making those exhales deep, pulling the navel in, embracing this twist. Okay, a few more. Good, 2 more. Then bring knees to chest. Rock side to side, let it go. Then make your way to hands and knees. Take your time to get there. So take as many steps as you need to come to your tabletop position. We want shoulders below the wrists, or shoulders above the wrists, knees underneath the hips. Spreading fingers nice and wide. As you inhale, lower belly, lift head and tail. That should feel really good. Good. Exhale, press the floor away, round the spine. Inhale, lower belly, lifting head and tail. And exhale, round the spine. Good. One more like that. Inhale, lower belly. And exhale, round. Inhale, come back to center. See if you can lengthen that left arm out in front of you. And just notice how that feels. Lengthening through crown of head, keeping the eye gaze neutrally down at the floor in front of you. Good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, slowly open that left arm out to the side. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, left arm out in front of you. And then next, exhale, opening out to the side. Good. Inhale, come back to center. This time, right leg reaches behind you if it's accessible. Toes can stay grounded or you can lift them off the earth. Try to keep the hips and shoulders in one line, lengthening through the crown of the head. Take an inhale here, round the spine, tap elbow to knee. And then inhale, lengthen arm and leg. Good. Exhale, round, tap elbow to knee. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. This time we're going to hold here. I need to keep switching because I don't have enough room in my space. Good. This time, if it's accessible, as you exhale, open left arm and right leg to the side. So hovering in this awkward airplane pose. 2 breaths. Inhale, slowly got arm and leg back to center. Exhale, lower hand and knee to the earth. Step back 1 foot at a time, come to plank pose. So full body is parallel to the earth, pressing the floor away. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, hover tabletop position. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, little hover, press floor away. And inhale, straighten. Good. Exhale, hover, hold, 2 full breaths. Then lower the knees, relax the tops of the feet, elbows come tight to the body. Rock an inch or 2 forward, shoulders go past the wrists. Inhale here, exhale, little bend into the elbows. Inhale, press the floor away. Exhale, bend. And inhale, straighten. Good. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and hover, dragging the mat toward you, lengthening through crown of head. Then lower to your belly. Release the tops of the feet to the earth. Good. Hands walk off the sides of the mat, coming up onto fingertips, and then walk the feet about as wide as the mat, pressing toes and pubic bone into the earth. As you inhale, round the back slightly to lift up. And then exhale, sway the back to lower. Good. Inhale, slight round to the spine as you lift. Exhale, slight sway back to lower. 1 more. Inhale, slight round to rise. Exhale, slight sway back to lower. Take your time to come to a downward facing dog. So full body is parallel to, the full body is a upside down V. Pressing the floor away, hands are at least shoulder distance apart, fingers splayed wide, feet about hip distance apart. Heels reaching toward the earth, but they don't have to touch. And you're welcome to take some movement here. Then inhale to rock forward to plank. Exhale, lower the knees. Okay. Inhale, reach the right arm out in front of you. Good, full breath here. Then exhale, open right arm out to the side, palm over the earth. Good. Do that a couple more times. So inhale, right arm in front of you. Good, hold. Next, exhale, right arm out to the side, palm face down. Good, inhale to hold. Exhale, right arm in front. Inhale to hold. Exhale, arm out to the side. Good, inhale, hold to center. This time, if it's accessible, also reach that left leg behind you. Toes can stay grounded or you can lift them off the earth. Try to keep the hips parallel, shoulders parallel, lengthening through crown of head. Inhale here, exhale, round the spine, tap elbow to knee. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. And inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. And inhale, lengthen. Two more. Exhale, round, pull the navel in. Inhale, reach the arm and leg. Exhale, round, pull belly button in. Inhale, lengthen this time if it's accessible. As you exhale, open the right arm, left leg to the side, awkward airplane. 2 breaths. Then slowly guide that leg and arm back to center. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, then step back 1 foot at a time, plank pose. Full deep inhale, pressing floor away. Exhale, bend the elbows, floating tabletop. Inhale, straighten legs. Exhale, bend the knees. Floating tabletop. Good. Inhale, straighten legs. Exhale, bend the knees. Hold, full deep breath. Then allow the knees to drop. Relax the tops of the feet. Roll the shoulders forward a good 2 inches past the wrist. Elbows stay tight to the body. Exhale, modified chaturanga, hover. Then lower all the way to the earth. Keeping tops of the feet and the pubic bone on the mat, reach the arms behind you, palms face in. Inhale, lift just the head, shoulders, and chest. Half locust. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, roll shoulders back, gazing out. And exhale, lower. Inhale, roll back, gaze out. And exhale, lower. Lower the arms. Take your time to transition to downward facing dog. Take a few movements here if you'd like. Then come to stillness, press the floor away. Inhale, reach that right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, rock the weight forward like plank, press the floor away. Good. Knees tight to chest. Inhale, straighten that right leg back. Exhale, bend the knee, rock the weight forward, press floor away. Inhale, lengthen right leg back. Exhale, bend the knee, little crunch coming forward. Inhale, lift that right leg back. Exhale, bend the knee, rock forward and hold. Inhale to lower the knee to tap the earth. And exhale, pull it to chest. Inhale, lower to earth in the middle. Exhale, pull to chest. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, pull, fully breath. Then bring that right foot between the hands. If it doesn't make it, use your hands, drag it on up there. Keep the right hip pulled slightly back, engaging equally through both legs. First, test your balance. Reach the arms behind you, rolling shoulders back. Trying to keep the belly off the thigh. Good, another inhale here. And exhale to hold. Slowly reach the arms up. Coming to standing crescent lunge. So you can see my back naturally sways quite a bit when I come here. So pull the low ribs in, neutral tailbone down. Imagine guiding top hip points up. That's going to protect the low back. So I'd rather you have a little bend in the back knee versus drop into this hyperlumbar lordosis. So that oversway back. Okay. Staying strong through both legs. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge forward. Hover body parallel to earth. Good. Inhale, hold. Exhale, slowly rise up. Good. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower to hover. Inhale, hold. And exhale, rise. Good. One more like that. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hover. 2 breaths. Then lower the hands to the earth. Bring the left hand to the inside of the right foot. Inhale, reach the right arm up, stack shoulders. Maybe you gaze up if it's accessible. Then exhale, lower that right hand down. Send right foot back to meet the left. Inhale to your plank pose. Exhale, your choice, knees up or down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to your up dog or cobra, so back bend of your choice. Exhale, transition downward facing dog. A few deep breaths here. Planting down through the right foot, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, rock the weight forward like plank, bringing that knee to chest, hold. Inhale, send left leg high. Exhale, rounding spine, left knee into chest, press floor away. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, round the spine, knee to chest. Inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, rock the weight forward, hold, press floor away. Inhale, tap left knee to earth. Exhale, pull it tight to chest. Good. Inhale to earth. Exhale, pull in. Inhale to earth. Exhale, pull tight to chest, hold. Then carefully bring that left foot between the hands. If it doesn't make it, use your hands to help. Keeping left knee over the ankle, track between first and second toe, back leg straight and strong. Test your balance first. Feel free to open and close the hands as you do this, maybe roll the wrists.